Hello geeks, welcome back to the channel. I've been away for quite some time from making videos as I've taken a full-time job. I guess I'm going to have to tell you about it someday. But for now, let me thank you once again for your support for Race for Hope. Do stay tuned and I hope for your continuing support in the next race. Now as you know, I do most of my videos on Assoluto Racing, the mobile sim racing game. And Assoluto Racing does have some awesome cars in its lineup, and I've always wanted to compare some of them. Previously, we did this with a comparison between the Nissan Skyline, the original Skyline, and the latest GR 35. So for today, we're going head-to-head with the Toyota GR Supra and the Honda Civic Type R. Now, the Supra is one of the most iconic cars of its time. So the latest model, the GR Supra, was met with considerable anticipation from fans of the brand. On the other hand, the Civic continues Honda's racing pedigree, and it's a dream car for almost every male driver that I know. So stay tuned and let's find out who will win the battle as the best JDM car of our time. The 2017 Honda Civic Type R, designated the FK8, is a front-wheel drive hatchback with 316 horsepower under the hood. It comes standard from the dealership with a turbo, and its performance envelope can be pushed up north of 470 horsepower. On the other hand, the 2019 GR Supra is a true blue racing coupe with rear-wheel drive and distinct racing lines. This turbo-equipped beast churns out 335 horsepower that can be maxed out well above 600 horsepower in full racing mode. Now, both cars are available at the dealership, but they are only purchased through in-game coins. And that's where the similarities end. The GR Supra is definitely a monster with its huge power output, and it even comes standard with semi-slick tires. But the Civic more than makes up for this deficiency with its lighter weight, and it's surely easier to drive with its front-engine, front-wheel drive layout. So who will take the win? Let's find out. So this is how we'll do the test. We'll have each car do a 2-lap time trial on the Yamagata circuit. Afterwards, we'll do a head-to-head battle on the old AR Raceway course, where I'll be doing 2 laps in each car against the Sim AI. As a disclaimer, please take note that I'm using the legacy version of Assoluto Racing. My driving skills are not exactly world-class, but they're okay. The GR Supra has great straight line speed, and it's got raw power. It's got great output, and just a step on the pedal or a push of the pedal and you get instantaneous response. However, it is very heavy. It feels like a whale, and it's quite slow on the corners, especially in stock mode. You can feel this weight when you're taking on the corners here on Yamagata. And however, the output of the engine more than makes up for this deficiency. So if it's a drag race, Supra does have the advantage. On the other hand, the Civic is quite quick off the line. It responds very quickly when you push the accelerator, and you can actually hit third gear in quite a short amount of time. And it's also very nimble around the corners. However, the main issue with the Civic is that it's got loads of understeer. In stock mode, it's quite hard to throw it around the corners as much as you want, because it goes where it wants and it does not seem to obey your every command. So with these advantages and disadvantages of both the Supra and the Civic, you see that there's only a 1/10 of a second difference in the fastest laps of both cars around Yamagata circuit. Well, of course, the driver. you can do faster lap times with a driver, with a better driver. But you can see in this comparison that there's a 1/10 of a second difference. So the quick cornering of the Civic negates the straight line speed of the Supra. Now let's go to AR Raceway, which is a high-speed course, and this is where we will do our head-to-head between the GR Supra and the Civic Type R. Now right off the line, we see that the Civic has the advantage from the start. It's very quick off the line and it accelerates quickly, and it's faster around the corners. However, the Supra can catch up on the main straight, but this will depend on how it performs on turns 4, 5, and 6. And this is where it can really catch up. Now the Civic is actually easy to race in. It's fun to drive because it's very forgiving. However, the understeer can be quite frustrating, and when you're pushing hard, it's very easy to make mistakes, which one cannot afford when you're racing against a powerful car like the Supra. And the Civic, well, the Civic is quite exciting to race against the Supra. This is not to say that the Supra is boring, but in the Supra there is a sense of so much power under the hood. And having quite an advantage in output can give you so much confidence. So even if the Supra is heavy, you know that you can just floor the pedal and it will go fast, even faster than you want it. It's important to note here that the weight of the Supra does act as a source of downforce. It gives you a decent amount of grip. So this can act as a source of counterbalance against oversteer. I would recommend doing weight reduction up to stage 1 only, so that you don't lose control. Because if the Supra is made even lighter and you upgrade the output, it's very easy to lose control of this powerful car. So in the end, yes, it is possible to win in the Civic against the GR Supra, but only barely, and you have to be at your limit when pushing the car. The Supra does have overwhelming power, but it is not invincible. All things being equal, it will still outperform the Civic, especially in a drag race to the finish line. But yes, it can be beaten. So, which car do you think is better? Do let us know in the comments. So that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed this unscientific but really fun head-to-head between the GR Supra and the Honda Civic Type R. So that's how you do comparisons. You do your research and compare them head-to-head. Not just go with your gut feeling. It's just like choosing leaders, right? So this May 9, go out and vote. I hope you choose the right leader, whoever she may be. And if it's your first time on this channel, do give us a thumbs up, share, subscribe, you know the drill. Thank you for watching, take care, and race on!